Hi, good morning.
Hi Eric, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, but since the audio is not in my favor right now, I'm kind of sick and having a sore throat, so just please excuse my tone of voice. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no, thank you for letting me know. I hope you're feeling better. Um,
thank you.
yeah, thank you for making time for this call. It'll be pretty quick. I'll ask you a few questions, get to know you,
Mhm.
and then I'll let you ask me any questions that you might have. But yeah, wanted to start. Just kind of want to see if you could tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yes, of course. So, first and foremost, I'm really glad I finally meet you. Is that pronounced as- right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so once again, my name is Eric and passionate on making a positive impact in the lives of others through making informative and humorous content across my social media platform. And I enjoy exploring, promoting local foods in my free time. Then that helps me relax and de-stress. So when it comes to my professional experience, so before that, I have a degree in marketing management, backed by 7 years of experience working in a corporate BPO industry here in the Philippines, serving US clients. And before I left the corporate world, I actually lead introduction or pioneered a team of support specialists. I enjoy those responsibilities as enable me to improve my communication and coaching skills. Prior to that, I was a customer service representative where I took phone calls from answering inquiries up to handling escalation calls for upset customer. Then I was also as a travel agent where I planned, book, travel reservation with strong focus on customer satisfaction. Then during the pandemic, my focus was shifted to social media, creating content across my social media platforms that allowed me to gain thousands of followers and my ability to connect to online audience came in handy when I started my first business venture. At the same time, I also invest in real estate investment trust in the Philippine stock market. While doing so, I just recently successfully managed a social media account for a local brand, as I mentioned before in my introduction video. Well, currently, I'm well looking for an opportunity, trying to improve myself through taking online courses in Coursera, like project management, email marketing, and UX design. Yeah, that's all I wanted to share. So I'm really excited to know more about the opportunity and how I'll be able to help you promote your business or potential clients by connecting through Instagram, right? For them to be attracted on what you offer.
Yeah. Well, first of all, that sounds really exciting. Good job on everything. That's really impressive. And Yeah, and I guess my first question is, for the role is, it is 8 hours a day for 5 days, so basically a full-time job. And if selected, do you have the time? Like, would you be able to make it your full priority, or do you have other jobs that kind of would prohibit that?
Actually, I can create my time with full time because I'm not committed to any company right now.
Oh, that's perfect. All right, awesome. Yeah, so I'll tell you a little bit more about the role. Yeah, so basically, social media manager is a really important position for us. So you'll be in charge of 6 Instagram accounts that we have in some different states. So like California, Florida, New York, so the different states in the United States. And basically, for each one, we have a very in-depth onboarding materials that kind of show you how to find prospects to reach out to. So basically, over the Instagram, you'll be reaching out to different prospects, and the goal is for them to then respond to you, and you'll send them different message templates that we already have outlined. Sometimes you'll have to be creative and use your own, but for the most part, they're all outlined, document. And the goal is to get them to book a call with our US team, so they can then hopefully become, from a prospect to a customer. So for the Instagram accounts, you'll be in charge of just posting one picture per week. But for those pictures, you don't need to design them. You already have a designer, so you'll just be the one posting it. And then the main part of the job really is reaching out. Typically, it's around 40 accounts that you'll reach out to per day from each account. So it comes out to be around 240 outreaches per month. 240 outreaches per day for all of the accounts together, because it is 40 accounts from each account that you're in charge of. And then it's also on top of the new outreaches, you respond to everyone who already responded to you from the previous days and send them the different message templates, again, getting them to book a call with us. And for the pay structure, you'll receive, it's $350 per month, so $2.19 per hour is what it works out to. And then on top of that, you also receive a $1 bonus for every customer that books a call with us. So we have some of our social media managers. I think last month the highest bonus was $50 because they got 50 calls per month. Yeah, so it's getting closer to $400 in per month in pay. But I think for them, they want to even because each account you start from the very beginning, where we do 5 outreaches per day per account per day per account. So it's only 30, and then you do 10 outreaches per day per account, and then 15 and 20. So we slowly bring it up, so we don't start all the way at the top.
Yeah, I'll be overwhelmed with the numbers. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they, with the 50 calls that they booked, I think they were doing around 20. Yeah, they're doing 20 outreaches per day per account, so it wasn't even at the 40. So we think it's possible to even have $100 in bonuses every month once you get to that 40 level. But yeah, that's basically what the position really looks like. It's really exciting because for us, we produce custom apparel. So we do stuff like this, like t-shirts, we do jackets. But the cool thing about us too is we also own an energy drink company, like you can see behind me. So what we tell customers is that they partner with us, they'll basically sponsor them with a free energy drinks for free as long as they buy their apparel through.
Oh, okay. That's something I understand. I thought something being sold directly.
Yeah, so when you do the outreach for Instagram, it's always about like, hey, we'd love to sponsor you with free energy drinks. Are you interested? So a lot of customers are like, yes, of course. And then on the call, and right before the call, you also send them a message saying like, hey, and by the way, we also do custom apparel. This is what we specialize in, stuff like that. So for them, they kind of know what to expect, but they're also really excited about the free energy drinks because even if they don't order the apparel through us, we'll still send them some energy drinks. We'll probably send them 12 for free. But if they order their apparel and they order like thousands of apparel, then we send them hundreds of free energy drinks. So it's it's really cool. It's the way the process works.
Okay, yeah, that process is kind of challenging, but it seems it's something worth it. Maybe just take time to handle everything perfectly. And yeah, knowing about these processes, is it something that we can use tools to automate, or is this done manually?
Yeah, it has to be done manually. We try to look for bots and stuff like that, but you always get banned from Instagram for stuff like that. So, it has to be like a real a person doing it. But yeah, I guess kind of hearing. So this is one of the roles we offer. We also offer the customer manager position. So I guess I'll explain a bit more first about for the social media. For the hours, it's 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. Philippines time. So those 4 hours, you have to work during those hours, and then the other 4 hours to complete the 8 hours per day, you can do any time during the day. So we just ask that 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. you're online on Slack and working so we can talk to you, but the other 4 hours in the day, whenever you'd like. But then once if you're also potentially interested in the customer manager position, I guess I'll see which one you're more interested in. The two top positions that we offer are the social media manager, but then the top one position is the customer manager. And for that one, the pay is also a bit higher. It's $400 per month before the bonuses, and then the bonuses do also come out to be anywhere between $50 to $100. So it definitely goes up. And for that, we'll actually buy you a work iPhone. And you'll be added into different group chats with our customers. So this is after we've had the calls with them. We then start group chats with them, and that's where the customer manager position comes in. So a lot of times the customers have questions about the ordering process or stuff like that. So you'll be there to answer them just on iMessage through the iPhone. But then on top of that, every time they want to order custom apparel through us, so let's say a t-shirt, they'll want to have their own logo on the t-shirt.
Okay.
So and we have designers that are full-time. So your job as a customer manager will be to take the instructions from the customer and give it to the designer, and then give it back to the customer as a completed design and stuff like that. So for that position, like I said, you do get paid a bit more, but also the hours are not flexible. It is 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. Philippines time, so it's the full night for you there. But yeah, kind of hearing about both positions, which one do you think you might be more interested in?
Actually, I would love to let you decide on what position I'll pick, because I really even don't know if I can get the job or opportunity though. So anyway.
So would you be interested in both positions potentially?
Yeah, I'm looking for a job, so both seems to be something will work for me.
Yeah, that's basically it. So from here on out, and I wrote it down that you're interested in both. So yeah, from here on out, there's just one more round if selected, and for that one, we'll basically be sending you message templates that you'll be doing on the role, and then some examples of what customers have sent us. So you'll basically be telling us oh, for this customer, I would respond this message, or for this one, I would respond this message. So it's just 4 examples to kind of check your ability to respond to messages. But yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted on that next round within the next day or so. But yeah, except for that, I just want to say it was great meeting you, and I hope that you feel better soon.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope to have the both opportunity. But if this is the best fit that I can work on, then I accept this one, knowing that the flexibility it offers. So before we end this, would you mind if I ask a question if how you measure success with this? With the first
Yeah.
role I apply for?
Yeah, so with the first role, it's really the number of booked calls. So the goal is really to see like book as many calls as possible per month, and that is why we also make sure that the payment is aligned because you have the regular payment no matter what, but your bonuses do come from the number of booked calls.
So it seems this position will be best for me. And if ever the position will be still open for the other position you mentioned a while ago, then once I have the experience in the processes, then probably I'll go for that position if it's still open.
Perfect. All right. Well, yeah, it was great meeting you again, Eric, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You have a good one. Bye.